Well, thanks for joining us for the hiring fair. We'll do a quick introduction. My name is Gary Browning with the City of Dublin, part of Streets and Utilities and also part of engineering. We'll get here briefly into some of the things that we do, but give John a chance to introduce himself as well.
Yeah, my name's John Babiak. I'm also an operations administrator for the Streets and Utilities Division.
So we'll get into some background, just a real quick overview, and I'll start sharing my slides with you, kind of an overview of the city and things that we have. Our city is presently about 48,000 plus residents, 400 full-time city staff, and approximately 300 part-time employees. It really takes a lot to get all the bits and pieces rolling and keep everything moving throughout year to year. So that's what makes the seasonal hiring so very important for us. Our city is home to more than 4,000 businesses, 20 corporate headquarters, and we are also host to a variety of well-known events. You may be familiar with the Dublin Irish Festival, which is one of the largest Irish cultural events in the U.S., as well as a lot of other events that we have here within the city that ultimately affect our employment, things that we help clean the city up for, like the Memorial Tournament, 4th of July celebration, and many, many more. The city is also made up of over 1,000 acres of parks, 100 miles of bike trails. And for our department, one of our big pieces to maintain is the lane miles of public roadway. And currently, we've got about 650 plus lane miles of public roadway that we take care of. So with that said, I'm going to jump in here so that I can start sharing my screen. And if you have, let me see here. John, you'll have to tell me if you can see the PowerPoint screen.
Yep.
Okay, let me jump over here to my slideshow. Okay, can you see that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So being in public works, what does it mean? It means serving the community of the city of Dublin with the best interest to the people, the things that they need for their services. That's what Streets and Utilities, that's what public works, that's where we function at most. It also means having pride in providing operational excellence to Dublin's residents. This comes in various forms, regardless of what division that you would potentially decide to try to compete for in those positions. And it also means behaving ethically and accountable in everything that we do. We want to always strive to do our best to put forward a professional characteristic of ourselves and our communication, in our service and our gratitude and all the things that we do for the city residents, as well as our internal customers, our fellow employees that we work with every day. Our seasonal positions, as a background, we have positions that are available for 3-month summer positions. These positions are typically very good for those that are trying to go to college, and you've got your summer months that are off, as well as if someone, let's say, is a school bus driver or something to that effect. But if you have summers available, this is a very good position to be able to get involved and try to get in the door to start learning things in public works. We also have positions that we would say are more of a 9-month position. Typically, we try to hold these positions for CDL drivers. Just because you don't have a CDL does not mean that you could not apply for this. But if working 9 months out of the year was something that fit your schedule better, this is an opportunity as well. The positions work under the direction of a crew supervisor. A successful candidate will work alone or as part of a crew and will perform a variety of road maintenance and repair tasks using hand tools and the operation of various motorized equipment. Depending on the type of seasonal employment that an employee could have would determine what type of equipment they could potentially be involved with. But probably one of the best things is that this is a ground floor area where a person could start to develop their resume, they could develop their learning, their tools, and begin how to kind of move forward and know the operational task of repairing and maintaining. Below here, the screen here, we're going to go into some of the different crews that we have within Public Works and some of the tasks that are involved in those. So we have a street maintenance crew. our street maintenance crew, when they go out, they're mainly responsible for any of the asphalt repairs that are in the city. And this could be something as small as just going out and filling potholes in the roadway. It could also be something a little more intense. It could be going out with heavy equipment and cutting out the road, grinding out the road, and putting hot mix asphalt back into the road or into bike paths. The crew also handles concrete repairs. It could be replacing sidewalks, curbs and gutters, storm catch basins and things that are on the side of the road for the stormwater conveyance. We'll also get into roadway maintenance and cleaning. Could be doing crack sealing repairs, cleaning up after debris and those types of things. We have a sewer and water crew. Our sewer and water crew, they primarily provide the inspection and maintenance of all the stormwater system, as well as the sanitary sewer system that takes the gray water and so forth away from the city. They have camera equipment that they use to provide for inspections and things, and then they have heavy equipment that's used to be able to go in and clean those lines and look for any deficiencies and maintain it. We also do all of our own fire hydrant maintenance here in the city of Dublin. So any of the fire hydrants that are out there in front of your homes, those are the things that we also maintain. We have a crew that goes around, inspects them, services them, repairs them if they're damaged, paint them. So there's quite a bit that goes along with that as well. We have a solid waste crew that's in the city of Dublin also. So we have every day of the year, all year long, we have curbside chipper leaf collection. So we have a crew that'll go around and pick up the brush piles that residents may call in for services. We also pick up leaf removal will come fall season and into winter. The crews also takes care of any litter issues mainly, and any of the recycling container repairs. We have a special events crew. Our special events crew take care of setting up and tearing down of a lot of the special events. We do get into jobs where everyone in the department will help with these needs, but we do have particular crews that carry a little more of the weight than what everyone else would. With the special events, we spoke about the Irish Festival and those things. Everyone kind of gets involved with helping with those. But one of the fun things about the city of Dublin is that almost every weekend there's a special event somewhere. Something is going on. COVID's put a little curve in that, unfortunately, but under typical circumstances, COVID aside, Dublin has always got something fun going on. If it's a block party and taking things out to drop off supplies to a neighborhood, it's dropping supplies off in the parks, and it's preparing for anything from small special events clear up to large special events. Also in the city of Dublin, we have our own sign shop. All the signs, for the most part, that you see, the roadway name signs, street signs, speed limit signs, all of those things are made right here in our shop. We have trained staff that can go on a computer and they create everything from the computer programming all the way to the installation in the field. So all the signs are made right here in Dublin. We also have a second shift maintenance crew that's available. Sometimes we will fill positions as seasonal to help this crew out. But our second shift maintenance crew, they take care of a lot of our right-of-way mowing. So if you're ever traveling down State Route 33 and you see some zero turns out or a tractor out mowing on Dublin's section of the freeway, this is typically this crew that's out beautifying the city, making the city's entrances look very nice for travelers as they come and go. They also take care of litter. They'll also assist in all the other divisional needs in the city. So you may be thinking, what is the compensation for these jobs? Well, the starting wages for new hires with a CDL driver's license is at $15.85 an hour. Every year that a seasonal is successful and they're invited back to the next season, they're able to get a wage increase, and there is a wage structure that goes with that. So every year that employee would return, they can make more money. Now, for potential candidates or seasonal employees that do not have a CDL, that starting wage for them is $12.58 an hour. And the same thing would apply for them. So if you are a 3-month or a non-CDL seasonal, you would come in at $12.58 an hour. And if you were able to show yourself that you are very positive, employee worked out very well and you wish to come back to work with us the next season, and that opportunity was granted to you, every season that you would come back, you would get a wage increase for that structure. Some other benefits that we have with the seasonal hiring is that all cities receive the opportunity to get involved with the Franklin University partnership that we have. If you're not already seeking out any type of college education or seeking out classes and so forth, this is something that is available. And upon appointment to the to the employment, you would be able to request this information. You'd be able to share this with your crew supervisor, who would then be able to get you involved with the person who would be able to help kind of walk you through this process. But it is something that's very nice. This partnership is a very nice opportunity to have. So that's a really fast, really high level overview of what the department is. With that said, do you have any questions for John or I?